Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're back in the All the Mods 8. I have once again been busy off camera. I have just been farming a lot of bees. If I quickly just show you the actual page, as you can see, a lot of these quests have now been completed, especially these ones over here. We have actually got a wither bee. I just need a wither rose so it can actually get the pollen from a wither rose. So that's something we do need to do. And then it's just about getting, we actually have an Aldemodium bee, I'm pretty sure, but to unlock that we need to get the wither one first. I just need to get vibranium, which I'm pretty sure is actually bred from Aldemodium, no, an ancient bee and a draconic, but I don't have them yet, so that's what we're waiting for there. And then a unobtainium, I'm pretty sure, is Aldemodium and also vibranium. Yeah, but you also need the ingots, which is going to be something that is going to be hard. And then down here, we have completed a few. We've got a lead bee. We also got a zombie, which is an actual thing you can get from having a beehive inside of complete darkness. And there's a chance a zombie or a skeleton bee could spawn. And then we'd also get the experience bee, which is gotten from a lapis and emerald bee breeding. So that's pretty cool as well. And then we did also complete the last few hives we needed, and also some of the upgrades. These two are, I think one of them's like pretty expensive. Yeah, it uses them chunks again. And then this one right here, we just don't have a book and quill yet. And bounty board, we did also kill 50 skeletons. And then inside of all the power, we did also complete this because we was running out of power. So let me quickly let's claim all the rewards. There we go. It actually shows us what we get. So let's now close that, and that should be all rewards claimed. But if I quickly just go to the actual surface, you'll see right here, I built this, which this is a way, it's a reactor case, which this is a way to get power, I guess. And it's just being sent down into these, which then gets sent down into our base because our power was very low. It does actually use these though. It uses uranium and then gives you cyanite back. So we are going to have to like get maybe some source of infinite uranium. And one thing I did also do, this pickaxe actually has teleportation on it, which means if I shift right click, I actually teleport, and I can actually teleport through the actual glass, which saves me from having to go around the doors. And the last thing I did was I actually have this chest right here. I also add a diamond stack upgrade to it. So items stack past 64. They stack, I think, by 16, which is good because then we don't have to have a load of chests with stacks of 64 in. As you can see, that one, normal honeycomb's got 620, and it just has all the different types of honeycomb in it. And finally, before we go on the hunt for uranium, no, not uranium, for unobtainium, because that is what we need now for a lot of different things. I'm pretty sure like 5 to 8 quests use unobtainium, so that's what we need to go on the hunt for. Before we do that, I did also get this crafter working. The reason it weren't working in the last video is because I didn't know this block is directional. It has to actually be looking into the block you want the crafting to come from. I'd also have one back here that goes into the furnace that smelts down clay balls into bricks and also smelts clay blocks into terracotta. And then this one right here, as you can see, automatically crafts everything we need for Britannia pots, which I have slowly been crafting. We now have 266. That's for later on in the video though. Before we actually go and hunt for the actual, what is it called? For the actual unobtainium, I want to go back and kill some more withers. Let's actually go into this dimension this time around. Let's get that out of our hand real quick. Just because I want to see if I can actually get this flight working. We can actually craft this. We have these Supreme Essence. We only need 3 more Nether Stars, which shouldn't be too hard. So let's quickly just go down to Deep Slate Layer. We should be pretty good to kill a wither. We are quite OP. Okay, we got 5 from that, which isn't actually too bad. Let's now once again spawn another one, and this should be the last one we have to kill. That then gets us 3 Nether Stars, and we have 1 back at the base, but we only need the 4. So let's just quickly wait for this wither to spawn. Let's now get rid of you, and this one should be pretty easy as well. Yep, there we go. That is now 4 Nether Stars. We did also get that and a few other things as well. They are kind of cool. Don't know what that is used for. Okay, it's just used to make either Wither Skulls or Nether Star Crux, which I don't know what that is. So let's now head back to the actual base. So let's see if I can make this. I don't know if you have to be like a certain thing to equip this. I don't think you do, but let's craft it and see, because if we can't equip it now, then we can work towards it. Now, the Nether Stars can go there, and Flight Augment, there we go, that's now working. Is that going to actually work, though? And I don't know how you do this. So we have it, it says chest piece. So does that mean we have to put it on an anvil? On the chest piece, let's quickly just try. Okay, my guess is it has to go on this tinkering table. So let's quickly just check. Tinkering. Yeah, this thing right here, we can craft that, that's totally fine. The reason I thought that is because of this quest right here requires you to have one of them and also the tinkering table, and then that does complete that to have a flight augment. So how does this work? If I throw the chest piece in, okay, we can't actually do this yet due to it can only be put on these types of chest pieces with tiers. It can't go on any other chest piece, which is kind of annoying. But that's totally fine. So let's quickly just throw that in there. And I guess we'll come back to that maybe later on when we have farmed a bit more of this. And I do plan to set up a lot more farms later on in the video. After the last clip, I decided to actually go and make the Supremium chest piece just so we could get flight on it. It actually used up a lot, or if not pretty much all of our essence. But I've been in the end mining now for a little while, about I'd say half an hour-ish, maybe a bit longer. So we have mined out quite a lot of this End Highlands to try and find the, what is it called? The Unobtainium. In the process, we have also mined a lot of these blocks again, so we now have a lot of it. And we did also get a stack of the Prosperity blocks, which is also really good because we was running out of them as well. We also did get a lot of Endstone, as you can see, and this is compressed Endstone, so this is a lot. But we did also get 8 raw Unobtainium, which I think I mined about 4 actual blocks of ore, and we got 8 from that. We'd also have fortune on our pickaxe, so that's probably why. So because we actually have creative flight thanks to this chest piece, we can pretty much fly over here. We grabbed the dragon head. I don't need to grab any shulkers because we pretty much have a lot of shulkers from the bosses that spawn around the world. Oh, we one hit the shulkers anyway. That's pretty good. What is inside of this chest? Okay, some armor that we can turn into the actual ores again. That's actually quite good. Then in this one, once again another one of them, and just some armor we can turn into the actual items. We're now back at the End Island, and for anyone wondering how I'm getting all the actual netherite, like all these little armor and tools, when you actually kill a mob, I don't know if it's the armor or tools I have, or if it's just a thing for the entities, but when I kill a mob, there is a random chance, as you can see, that one dropped a netherite pickaxe. There is a random chance they can drop netherite armor or tools. That one dropped a netherite axe. So that's how I've been getting it. I've just been coming to the end, killing a load of endermen. Now that that's done, let's quickly just throw this in there to smelt. So that can start smelting. There we go. And that should now be that quest completed. If I now also get the elytra, that'll be the elytra quest completed. There we go. So if we now head to here, let's claim that. That actually gives us another Unobtainium, which is pretty good. And that gives us between 1 and 2 raw. We'll check out how much we got in just a second. Then if I now go here, this gives us a Unobtainium site. That's actually quite good. And then now we can also claim the elytra, which next thing is creative flight, but as you can see, this is really expensive. We actually got the maximum roll from that challenge. Let's also place this raw ore down and mine it with the pickaxe. I now have both bees we need, so let's quickly just throw them into the breeder. All the modium and also the ancient bee. No, it's not, is it? What was it actually we needed? The draconic, I think. So let's quickly just go and grab that one. And there we go. Now that should work. Is that going to give us, that gives us the vibranium, but I don't think it's going to actually start working because these are the wrong way around. There we go. That should now start working. I have put these in, which if you actually put these in, it makes it faster. So I think it only needs to get to 50 before it's actually completed, which is a lot better. I can also put that in there to pick up the vibranium bee. And then I think to breed the vibranium, you need 4 of each ore. I could be wrong on that though. So let's quickly just check. Yeah, you need 4 unobtainium and 4 vibranium. I'm quickly spawning in another wither because we need to get some actual wither roses. Let's hope we got 1 chicken from that. How much health do you have? I can see your health. If I punch you once, oh, it killed you. I just went and grabbed 2 pigs with these ender leads. They can hold any passive entity. And I'm just going to put these pigs in here. As you can see, I think I need to punch this one. There we go. It's on 2 hearts. And that one is on 1.5. This should definitely kill them. We only need the 1 wither rose, I think, just so we can actually get the bees to, or the wither bee. If I quickly just go here, yeah, we need the wither bee to produce withered comb to actually complete the Aldemodium one, which I just want to do. So, did you? Yes, you did. And we can now quickly just get rid of you. You are no problem. There we go. So now we have the wither roses. I can put them somewhere in here. That bee right there is the wither bee. I want to put it somewhere where it's not like in the way, because I don't want other bees to try and get to it and then die from it, because I think they can still die from it. But anyway, now what I want to do while we wait for the bees to do what they've got to do, I want to go to an end city. So we can not only kill the warden to complete that quest, we can also maybe get a few things loot-wise there. We are now within the actual ancient city. One thing I do quickly just want to do is actually make some torches, because it is super dark down here. So let's quickly just do that, and let's also get rid of that. So one thing I can see, there is a lot of Aldemodium in the actual ceilings. So I think that's something I do want to go around and mine. One thing that is really off-putting is the actual lush cave that has kind of merged its way in, because the actual Aldemodium looks like the not the twisted vines, the glowberries, which is really off-putting, but I think we should be good. So let's quickly just throw that on the floor and then pick it up. I'm pretty sure we are 2 steps away. That's 2 god apples. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are like 2 steps away from actually summoning a warden. But at the moment, I'm just focusing more on the loot. And if we do summon a warden, then we'll just run from it. So a warden has just spawned. I'm now just currently bow spamming it to obviously kill it, because that is one of the quests, to kill a warden. Oh, wow. We wrecked that warden. That wasn't hard at all, and there we go, there is another one now spawning. I just summoned this mob. It's a boss mob, apparently. It's called the Stalker. That was actually the concept art for the Warden when that first ever released, but that actually was pretty easy to kill as well. A lot easier than the Warden. It actually spawned from a vase. I broke one of these, and it just spawned. What did that actually drop? It dropped a soul crystal. What is this used for? To make soul elytras. Okay. That's pretty cool. The final thing I actually want to do within this video is I want to start setting up a big farming area. As you can see, these are the 2 actual areas we mined out. That one and this one. I've covered this one up fully because this is where we're going to be placing a lot of botania pots, and basically just using this as like a source of basically farming anything that can go into either seeds or saplings. I quickly just want to try something. I have my builder's gadget. I want to know, can it actually build with the pipes? I don't think it can. It seems like it possibly can, but it's very weird with how it works. Okay, so that's going to do... Okay, we can build using this. Is it all connecting fine? No, I think it is. So that's now actually all of our item pipes gone. I don't think we have any left. So now the hopping botania pots will go on top of these, and we will have to actually go through and config these. So these are obviously outputting. I just grabbed some more item pipes. So let's now quickly... Why can I not place these? There we go. Okay, that worked. So yeah, I just want to basically place the rest of these pipes down so we can get this column finished. And then I think we can obviously set up the storage. So each resource is going to have 8 actual botania pots. There is 16 in each line, so each line will hold 2 different items. It is a 40% chance to give us raw iron, and then obviously there's a chance for it to give us wax. That's not a too bad chance. It's obviously less than 50, which is kind of bad. We have also got this going. These don't smelt for some weird reason. I have no clue why. There are no more in the actual system, so let's quickly just throw that in there. Another way we could get iron is through smelting iron gear. So like all of this little gear here, we could just throw into that system to obviously smelt it down. I have now actually got every single piece of armor tool that we are not using and thrown it in here. As you can see, there is a lot to smelt down, and we are getting quite a lot of resources from it, even gold and also netherite and diamonds, which is pretty cool. I am also slowly smelting these up. This is like not actually that good for resources now that I think about it. Maybe if you set up like 1,000 bees and make this all fully automatic, then it might be. But this is the third stack and we haven't even got a stacker for iron. Maybe there's an upgrade we can get to make it so the increase chance of iron being pulled rather than the wax is higher. Maybe that's something we might look into, and hopefully that's a thing. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end that video here, and off camera in between this episode and next, I'm going to work on this. Just work on gathering a load of iron, filling up all of these hoppers and Britannia pots with the items I want them to farm, with this one starting to be iron. And I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few days in between this episode and next, as this is going to take quite a long time, especially with how we are getting iron at the moment. I might look into making some sort of a different iron farm that might be a bit more efficient. But anyway, if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. We've done quite a lot in this video if you think about it. But next video, hopefully we'll have this completely finished or near finished. So anyway, if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.